People podcast of the DMV. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about we and God we trust. Sir Rod and Lady Z. PTP. Positive thinking people. Positive thinking people. All right. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Okay. It's people to people with Rodney Grimes. Y'all got to work with me a little bit. There's so much commotion going on, so many things happening. Um, it's just a lot going on. So I'm really finding myself in a very sensitive manner. But some things I want to talk about. I just want to you know let everybody know that God is good and we just got to stay grounded. So I don't know, but it looked like I'm just paying attention to see what's going on. All right. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Um, Everything is working out for you. This is People to People with Rodney Grimes. And I'm just excited about what's going on. We just got a lot of things going on in the community. We got a lot of things going on in our house. We got a lot of things going on that's really important for us to talk about. And my mind is all over the place. But one of the things that the program is based on is us dealing with the life traumas and things that happen with us. From family issues to us just doing programs to support one another, and to be real about the things that's going on. And so I just want to do a shout out to all my viewers. It's been a lot of people that probably fell off based on the fact that I went into hiatus. My mom passed away last December, and it's been a trying time for me to just, to manage and get myself, uh, um, you know, adjusted to not having my mom uh, in my life, which I've had in my life for 63 years. And always had her to lean on and to run to. And so now that's not like that. And, it's a part of life. So I'm managing. Um, I'm a little short for words because I got so much on my mind. But I want people to know that, we're in a time right now that we got to pay attention to what's happening to us, in our environment, our one-on-ones, how we're connecting with one another, how we're treating each other, the energy, man. Society is coming at us in a way that it has us really kind of being rough on each other because of the prices with the food, the gas, and people not as friendly as they used to be. Um, People just not, instead of your neighbors knocking on your door and coming to you and telling you there's an issue, they would prefer to have things where you're separated and you're not able to um, communicate with one another, and you live right next door to each other. Things like that is not good, and it start to affect you inside your home. So, I just want to really just do a shout out to everybody. Say, man, let's get to a point where we start to communicate with love and understanding, and put ourselves back where we want to help one another and not try to take advantage of each other. The podcast People to People is based on us, trying to give the opportunity for people to talk about their issues and show their talents. And we don't want everything negative. We want some positive thinking people. Okay, we want some, that's PTP, positive thinking people. Okay, we want some good things to be able to uh, come out of what we're doing. So, uh, I want to say thank you to my wife Zena, who is helping with everything. We got the studio. We're in a new location. We're set up starting next week. I have some guests coming in that we're going to start having the guests come in, and they're going to be talking about different things about the community, talking about projects they're working on. We got authors coming in, singers. Uh, Poets, uh, everybody, even kids. I got some kids lined up to come in as well to talk about the things they're doing in the future. Here we have the studio here, and as you can see, we've been working very hard to make it on a professional level, that we are able to really come to the community and talk to everybody and say, hey, this is not just about me, but it's about us. It's about us. And so I want to shout out to some friends of mine who's down in the Norfolk area, Rev. I'm hoping that he's watching, him and his wife, Tone. I want to just say I love you. And remember this, during trying times in our life, the energy can overpower us and put us in a position where we start throwing negative energy at each other, right? And me and my wife have to watch that. Me and Zena, we constantly have to reinforce our commitment to being positive, because everything around us can really cause us real serious problem with us when we don't focus together. And so I just wanted to put that out there. When things get bad, that's when you buckle down. You buckle down and you give God all praise, and make sure that you stay on top of what's going on. I think I'm look. I don't even know. I'm looking at all the different. I got a couple of different cameras in here, so I haven't really been on the air in a while. There we go. We just got. It's been a lot going on, and I'm just looking at just how we are in society, where we are as a people, man. Whew, it's getting a little scary because, we got a separation going on that we don't need. Even with the election, we see the trauma and drama that's coming up with that. You know, we are one of the most powerful countries in the world, and we have a lot of pride and a lot of good things to offer to other countries. And so we as a people, man, we really got to get back on standing together, doing positive things to promote one another. And when we have these traumas within our homes and in our relationships, a lot of that comes from the outside. So it's imperative that we make sure that we kind of back down. Don't forget to put God in the midst of what's going on. So I can tell you in many cases, I found myself that that's all I can do is just get on my knees and pray, and ask God to set things straight for me so that I'll be able to move forward and, be a blessing to so many other people. So uh, I just want to do a shout out to my family, and tell them, say, hey, I appreciate you, the ones that are really pushing forward to be a family. I love you, and anyone out there, you got to put yourself in that position as well, that you want to try to do things to come collectively together. I didn't have no guests come in today. Actually, to be honest with you, I just got off the phone with my daughter. My daughter was going to come in, but she's going through some issues that she has to address, and I preferred that she address them, and let's keep it moving. But I want to tell you, let us get focused on trying to be positive in our arena. That everything that we do, we don't let it build up to a point of explosion, or where we start to hurt the ones we love, and you got to think about your neighbors, your businesses, these things like that. Let's put that positive energy out there. That's what I like about this program. We try to stay positive with everything. Positive thinking people, PTP, people to people, power to power, positive thinking people. And that's important. to me that I continuously do that. I've been in hiatus for a little while because with the passing of my mom, it was devastating in a way that, it kind of brought up some feelings and things like that that I just thought I was ready for, but has affected me in a way that, as a grown man, sometimes you feel like that little boy lost a little bit. And so you got to look at the people around you and then try to find your way back. So I just want to tell you, if you're going through a rough time now, buckle down, don't forget to pray. Don't forget to put, you know, Yah in the midst of what you do. Me personally, I believe in Yah. I believe in the Creator. I believe that, uh, the sources of the power with around me dictates, my tomorrow, and it also builds spiritual strength for me to be able to do things that will be a blessing to others. So, what's been going on? We've been having a lot of things going on around us. People losing jobs, people health problems, and then we coming up with this presidential situation that's going to be a little unique because we got to be involved in what we're doing with our government. We got to be involved with that as well. And I don't want this to be about no politics or nothing like that, but we have to make sure that we put the right person in office that's going to do what's good for the country, not for individuals, not to separate us, but to unite us. Because that's what it's called, the United States of America. United is together. And that's what a lot of us have to do. We have to come together. And it's not just in the country, but I'm talking about in families and your neighborhoods, your businesses, and things of that nature. When you're going through a rough time, which many of us do, you'll find that that's when you really need to lean on your loved ones and say, "Hey, I need your help." Don't point the finger to beat them down, but to try to make a difference. And it's important that we do that. So I should have got me a water because I feel like I want to cough. I'm trying not to. I got me a little uh, uh, caustic thing. I don't know why I feel so kind of nervous. Like I'm not like that. I can do this. I can do this easy. But again, I just want to do a shout out to everyone that's been supporting the podcast. We haven't been on the app for a long time, and when I say a long time, because my mom. Oh, you can give it to me. Just come on in. Thank you. Okay, that's Lady Z just sticking. Y'all can't see it, but she can't. They can't see you. She waved at you. Yeah, you still can't see. You got to come all the way over here. Yeah, yeah. Come. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So she's actually, you know, handling the board and doing what she do. And Lady Z, if you want, all you gotta do is you can just switch it on the two and come in and sit with me if you want to. But I just want to just let y'all know that God is good, and and stay focused on trying to stay, positive on the things around you. Don't let it beat you down because it's important that you try to live your best life. We really only get that one, and so that means that the people around you, when you're going through trying times, yo, don't forget that we all have those ups and downs, and it'll make a big difference when we support each other during the tough times. Get to the point where you can say, "Hey, I remember when I was down a little bit, I had somebody to help me," which is the person probably this with you. And I speak like that for my wife, who many times is there when I'm going through it. I was real ill last week, and she had to manage and take care of me on some areas. So, what I would like to do is ask some of the audience, and when you look at this podcast, I want you to think about what's going on around you. What are you doing to change your life in a positive way? What is it that you bring to the table? people to people, that's what we like to do. We want to bring positive energy to the table. We want to talk about things that's going to benefit you and make a difference in your life. You can always get in touch with me through email, which is Rodney, Rodney, GPTP at yahoo.com. You have a project that you want to talk about, something, an item you want to share with the public, or you have a child that's doing real good in school, hey, let me know because we want to promote these things and be the voice for you in the DMV area, um, and make sure that we show you that support. And I appreciate all of the individuals that have been following the People to People podcast and working with me through this journey. I've been doing this going on about 4 or 5 years now, and it's been an up and down process. But it's all to me. It's all about the people. It's all about us doing what's necessary to support each other, and I'm very proud to do that. So um, I just wanted to just come at you and let you know, we're gonna have these issues that we got to deal with. I had a schedule on something that I was gonna talk about, and I was coming back over here. I left all my information. So I'm a little bothered by that because that's I was had enough time to make sure everything was right. But again, what I want you to know during these troubled times, don't put yourself in a position where you are afraid to address your problems. And if you have a loved one with you, address them together. Not in a negative way, but just deal with it. Life is too short for us to be in a position where we um, try to sweep the problems up under the rug. Because if you do that, it don't go nowhere. And if you keep sweeping it, after a while, you get a lump in the rug. You end up falling over it when you can just deal with it and dispose of whatever the issue is and keep it moving. And so that's very important for us to do that. And I hope that the program People to People will be a outlet for many to move forward, to have the opportunity to expose the things that you want to expose to the public. We're located here in Temple Hills, Maryland, right now, and we're excited about being the People Podcast. We are excited about bringing people on and talking about the issues in our area. I got a great lineup on some people that's going to start coming in next week. And so I was just kind of getting myself reacclimated to sitting in the studio and working and doing the things that I used to do on a regular basis. When my mom became very ill, and we knew that it was time where she was going to be transitioning, we gathered around and tried to be as supportive as a family as we could to make that transition for her as positive and easy as we could. And so, here it is. I'm still dealing with it, as so many people probably have lost a loved one, and you still haven't kind of got right comfortable with it. So it takes a little time for you to be able to really manage. I have days that I just feel like I'm just done because I be missing my mom, but at the same time, I know one day it's gonna be me or one of my family members other than myself. And so I say that to say, let's just enjoy the time that we have. That's people to people. That's what we do. We try to make it so that we're going to be tackling all types of situations. I'm a little. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. This is my first time as whatever, but because I got so much on my mind. But I wanna really really have you to think about your relationships. Relationships, you can have them good or bad, but most of the time, if you put the positive energy in there and don't put stipulations on each other, you'll find yourself where you'll be able to manage and you'll be able to function without complications. Nobody's perfect. Nobody knows everything, and nobody is uh, in a position to be passing judgment on somebody else to make them feel bad. So as we move forward, what we have to do is we have to put ourselves in a position that we say, hey, you know what? I can have a bad day, you can have a bad day, but it don't mean that we have to let it uh, uh, manifest into something that's going to be like a volcano of trauma and drama. And so we can come together in our households, in our jobs, and in our communities and do things to support one another. I'm thinking about some of the issues with some of the celebrities. We know that it's a lot getting ready to go down. We getting ready to see a lot of commotion in the television world and the news and things of that nature. Some of the celebrities that's having issues. Come to find out, a lot of them forgot. They no different from us here at different levels. We are, but we all have our problems, right? And it's how you deal with them, and how you manage them among each other, which will cause the problems in your life. Whether it's going to be, you'll see that you come out on top with an A+, or do you fall and get an F and fail. And so, it's important that we just be just conscious of our surroundings, how we treat each other, and things of that nature. This is Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, power to people. I bring this to you because I like to have an avenue for individuals to really, really be able to show their talents. If you got a book you want to share, or you got some ideas you want to talk about, I want you to come on the program. Starting next week, we're going to have some really, really good guests coming in. I got some people lined up. What I've been doing right now, I want to say a shout out to Lady Z. Thank you so much for her support, what she does behind the cameras, trying to make things happen. We been in hiatus for a little bit, so she has been dealing with it just as much as I have, because hey, we live together. How about that? So anyway, I just wanted just to come on and just say, we're going to make a difference. If you have some issues, please, please don't forget to pray. Don't forget to be positive about the things around you. If you're not a believer, hey, positive energy is easy. Positive energy is easy. You don't have to believe in God if you don't want to. That's fine. I do. I believe in the creator. I believe in positive energy. I believe that, the Holy Spirit is a part of what I do. It is what it is. And you could be a Buddhist or whatever you want to be. I don't care. I'm not mad at you. But what I can tell you is that when we move in a positive way and do positive things, positive results come out of it. And so just remember that in your life and everything that you're doing. And when people are struggling and you're struggling and having issues, within your surrounding, the other individuals who see it, remember your time will come, or you may have had a time when you were struggling as well. And so it's imperative that you don't forget that, so that you don't come down on your partners and make life miserable for them, because we're in trying times right now. There's so much going on around us. Prices are like going berserk. Um, I mean, in the grocery stores, and it's just the quality of things is not like it used to be. I'm not that old, but I'm not that young either. Yeah, I can remember 20 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, that, it was a lot of things were smooth selling. And now, we are having some real, real serious traumas in our communities, in our homes, in the schools. And it's up to us as a people to come together to make these things um, start to go back into a positive way. Excuse me. So I just wanted to take this time to come on and let you know that we got Motivation Monday. Let's talk about it Wednesday. And then we got Date Night Friday. that's with myself and Lady Z. That we will be bringing in guests and doing things to, just show some positive energy to support the community. You have a project you want to bring and put on the air, let me know. You can get me at rodneygptp dot yahoo.com. That's rodneygptp at yahoo.com. And send me an email. Let me know what you're trying to do, some things that you want to share. And this podcast is about the people. It's about us. It's about us coming together. And we want to make sure that that's something that you enjoy and it's not complicated at all to come and be a part of this. We're going to have some good conversations coming up. I got authors, I got promoters, photographers, dancers, writers. I got quite a few people that's going to be coming in on the show, and it's going to be really, really good. So again, I just wanted to come and just give you a little bit to say, hey, we still have a platform that's about positive things, positive thinking people, positive energy. That's what we want to definitely be focusing on and putting out that is going to work in our favor. So you can my email is Rodney G PTP at yahoo.com. You can send me some information. Let me know what you want to talk about. You got some product that you want to promote, let me know. And we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Again, I want to thank all the people that's been supporting my family through our trying time when my mother transitioned. It's been rough. It's been rough. It's really been rough, and a lot of us who have moms and dads who've already transitioned, we can't really explain how it affects us because it never goes away. The pain never goes away. You just get used to it, and so but life goes on, and you got to take the bittersweet, and when they say the bittersweet, you got to take it. And, you can take a lemon and put some sugar in it and get lemonade and have a pretty nice drink. You can do that with your situations in life. So I wanted to say a shout out to my friends who have been supporting me and to my family members, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephews, my daughters, my sons, especially my wife. Man, I got a good crew that's supporting me, and then even some of my coworkers as well that helped me out in so many areas to be able to just take it day by day and to be able to be a blessing to others. So y'all got a story you want to tell, you can again send an email to rodneygptp yahoo.com. I will get in touch with you, bring you on the program. I can promise you, starting next Monday, we're going to start off with two very good friends of mine. They're going to come in and we're going to just start off talking about, Old Town Alexandria. We're going to talk about the things that was over there. So um, I'm really excited about that. And so it says, oh, yeah. What's that? Uh, Black in the City, Kings and Queens clothing line. My man. Oh, yes. Um, Black in the City, Kings and Queens clothing line. Y'all got to make sure y'all um, show some love. Make sure that in the comments that you put the information for them to get in touch with you, my brother. Uh, and if you wanted to call, you want to call me, you can call me right now if you want at 703 if you just wanted to share a little information about Black in the City, the Kings and Queens clothing line if you want. So feel free to do that. But again, I want to just do a shout out to um, all my friends who have been really supportive during these trying times, uh, it's important that we remember, supporting one another, man, is a good thing. I had some friends that went through some trying times and they took it real personal and they moved on, and it's okay. It's okay. But life is too short for us to carry around dead weight and bad energy. So definitely, you want to make sure moving forward that you try to stay positive. This program is about the people, people to people. It's about supporting one another. And as we move forth, I'm going to get. We're going to be doing some commercials and some other things. So I put my email out. You want to get in touch with me? Please feel free to send me an email. Tell me about your products, the things that you have, and we will do whatever we can to help support you, because that's what it's all about, supporting one another. So um, I'm the type person that I believe that it takes a village. It takes a village to make the whole process move. Not just one household, not just one person. It takes a group to come together to make a difference. And I've been always one that do not have a problem with getting involved in the groups. I want to speak on something. Sometimes we run into life that we will find ourselves struggling on a daily basis to do the right thing. And people around us will start passing judgment on you because things may not be going your way. And during that time, when they do so, you got to realize that that's the time when you really need to stop. Definitely put God in the midst of it, but you want to stop and you want to put positive energy around you, because if you do that, it'll work out for you and it'll work out for your loved ones. Because sometimes you can have some things that take place in your life and they don't even have to be there to be affected by it. But just because they're connected to you, you'll find that they are having a rough time because they see you struggling. So just remember, try to put that positive energy out, communicate, show love to one another, and take the time when you see a person going through a rough time. Don't get mad at them. Help them. Show them some love. Love will conquer all. Love will conquer all. I can get really frustrated really quick, and a lot of times I have to sit back and then I have to regroup and think about the individual who I'm getting mad at fast, very quickly, is the one who's really right there to help me. And so, sometimes we need to just take a step back and really um, focus on being positive. Also, think about your health. Think about the type of food you're consuming, and and don't be beating yourself up. I was thinking about something when I was riding through the community. Um, we have a lot of people that's struggling with these new type of drugs and situations come up. We got young kids out here carjacking and doing all kind of crazy things, and that's a result of us putting the bad vibes out. We have to start within our own selves. Being in our communities and our schools and in the grocery stores, speak to people and say hi and put that positive energy out so that you can move forward and it is spread, because here we live in one of the most powerful countries in the world, and it's really sad in certain areas the trauma that we have to experience, and that's because of the way we treat one another. That comes from the way we treat each other. So remember, try to stay positive, put that positive energy out there, and try to support people when they're doing some good things, you know? So I just want to tell you that the People to People podcast is coming back next week, real strong. We're going to be doing some real uh, positive interviews. We got people coming into the studio, and and we're going to be supporting books from different writers. Um, we have a studio area that's not far from here called the Compound. They're doing some fantastic photography work and video footage and things over there, which we're gonna be having them come in and talk to us about that. And we also have um, uh, another uh, podcast is right here uh, with us, the good fight. Um, Demetria. Uh, I call it Cookie. That's doing some real positive things with her podcast as well. That's interviewing all over the world. So shout out to her as well. And we just want to make sure that we continue to just support each other. So if you want to give me a call real quick, anybody that's want to just do a shout out real quick, you can call me at 703-798-7230. I will welcome the phone call. I just want to tell you that it's all about us staying positive and putting that work in. And no matter what you're going through, it's like a storm. Not all the time is it going to be sunshine, but you can get through it. You can get through it. So a lot of us who are in situations, we might be right now a little devastated and saying, yo, man, I don't know how this is going to work, but it is what it is. Oh, my brother Malik, what's up, my brother Malik? I'm getting ready. Hello, Carla, how you doing? Hello,
Hey, brother, what's happening, my man?
what's up, bro? What's going on with you?
Oh, man, just want to say, man, I'm so proud of you, man. So glad you back at your podcast.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. You know how we do, bro. It's keeping it real, man. We got to be a community based family.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you doing your thing. You always did, man. I'm so proud. Sending my prayers over to you, man, to continue to be successful and, you know, reach all your goals and dreams.
Bro, and I can't wait to have you to come back into the studio. To share a lot of the information that you have as well. You being the type of individual you a community based brother. So I would be so anxious to get you back on. So we can just really talk about some good positive things to share with some people.
Oh, absolutely,
What
absolutely.
what what you been up to lately though? If you don't mind sharing a little bit.
But I still have my barbershop hair salons. I'm into that hair dentist thing. But I
Okay.
also launched a company, with energy company, where I'm doing solar now, where I'm trying to put EV stations everywhere so people can get their cars charged up. So that's my next mission.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, you already, bruh, let me tell you something. You have been one of the most positive individuals I've met in my life. Never sitting down and rolling over and doing nothing. You're always out there making a difference for the community and for other people's lives, man. So I appreciate you. You're big motivation for me.
Likewise, you know that.
So,
Likewise.
I really appreciate you, bro. We got a new location, man. Is really nice, man. We got some good things lined up. Starting next week, y'all gonna be seeing some really really good people coming in. I got some people lined up. So what I've been doing is just kind of just tweaking things on this end just to get ready. So
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I already know what you got going on and what direction you're going. And I'm looking forward to you, man, being successful at it. And we're gonna get some numbers together. We're gonna get the numbers up.
yeah, yeah. That's very important, and we get out there. It's not about people just thinking that you trying to be famous. It's about being supportive. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
and
educate.
yeah, Yeah.
Educating, you know.
So
You know,
so
I read a statement that you posted on your page the other day about your mom's, man. It was so touching. Um, and a lot of people, we need that. You know, you don't know how many people might have read that you helped that day. You know,
right.
and it's powerful within itself, man. And I thank God for you, brother.
I appreciate you, man. And man, we brothers from another mother.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Always been, you're a very, very positive brother for me to lean on, and I reach out to you all the time. So I appreciate you calling in, man. We got work to do, and
Yeah.
the first chance I can get you up here in the studio, man, I'm gonna be excited, man, because you always, always bring positive energy to the table.
Oh man, definitely, man. You know, and you know, we're only a phone call away right now. And you know, we can put our minds together and brainstorm and create some great ideas and good content so we can get this thing pop.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So,
All
hey,
right.
I love you, man.
I love you too, bro. I just wanted to reach out to you, man. Have a good night. Kiss
Okay,
kiss mama.
I will. I appreciate you. Peace and
All right,
blessings.
brother.
All right. That's my brother Malik. This brother here, he's done some amazing things in the community. He's done amazing things in my life itself. Um, and I really, really have nothing but much love and respect for him. I briefly tell you the story, man. I mean, the brother, when we were in the music business, he literally, I mean, put his neck out on the line to help me and didn't know me, and he took me and my daughter up under his wing, and that's what I'm talking about when we come together in different areas and support one another. So much love and respect to Malik. He has a barbershop down there in Baltimore, man. And when you talk, this brother can cut too. He ain't no joke with them clippers. Um, so he got the salon, and he always been an inspiration in my life, and I appreciate him and love him dearly. And so again, I want to just do the shout out to everybody out there. If you're struggling with some things right now, don't forget to just sit back and regroup. Even if you're having little troubles in your homes, you're having little troubles in your relationship, don't pout and let society and the issues around you conduct what goes on in the midst of your relationships, businesses, your personal relationships, or whatever the case may be. Because when you really focus and try to put that positive energy out there, man, positive things come back to you. So I just want to just again do a shout out to many individuals who have been supportive with me through my journey with the People to People podcast, and know that we have so much going on. And we are in a nice location here in the Temple Hill area. I got some powerful guests lined up. Um, I got some good friends going to be in here. Hopefully, I think it's Monday. And we're going to just start bringing in some powerful guests to help you to move forward, to, make some things and changes in your life. So you feel like you want to do some advertisement and things of that nature, get in touch with me again. It's Rodney GPTP at yahoo.com. Send me an email, shout out, let me know what you want to do. You have a book you're writing, you want to promote it, come on the show and let's talk about it. We got to get the numbers up. We do. And it's real easy to do, for real, for real. It's when you come together and you say, hey, this is something positive. We don't need no negative energy. We need that positive energy. Okay? That's what PTP stands for. Positive thinking people. How about that? People to people. Positive thinking people. And I love it because that's what I stand on. And so, again, you can always reach out to us, send us an email, tell us some of the things that you want to see, opportunities you want to see for people, and we will make that happen. I had uh, a lineup of some other information that I wanted to share, and to be honest with you, I left it. So I found myself in a position where I say, okay, I still got some other time coming up where I'll be able to bring it back in. but it's going to be beneficiary to us moving forward. If you are in a bad situation and the energy around you is negative, know that negative energy, it weighs you down, and you can easily reverse it to make it become positive when you start to first accept. You can't change everything at once. So you may have some issues here and there that you got to deal with. Take one thing at a time. Because I'm going to tell you something. The way the world is, if you beat yourself up every day because you haven't reached this ultimate goal that you think that you're supposed to accomplish, you'll find yourself that you won't be moving anywhere. But when you just take one step at a time and accept the good with the bad and be positive in the things that you do, trying to be a good person to those around you, you'll see that you'll move forward and be blessed in many, many ways. And you'll see that here at the People to People podcast, we will be definitely supporting you and getting out there. And I'm just want to thank all of the viewers that have been supporting the program, the ones who knew that I was in hiatus and they said, "Hey, Rodney, come on back. Let's get going," and I appreciate it. And so I got some information that I'm lining up to start being able to make sure that I'm going to be promoting other people's businesses. Um, and we're going to be really, really doing something. I want to see something because I'm looking on my phone real quick because there's something else that I wanted to talk about. And I'm going to see if I can get that. And I'm going to tell you, let me see. I just hold on just a second because I'm going to be able to get this information. Okay. It's actually I'm looking to get the flyer real quick here. Uh, it's my associate. Okay, it's the Good Fight. Youth hygiene. Saturday, September 28th, from 2 to 6 p.m. Uh, you're going to want to come up here, man. It's going to be so much going on. It's going to be dance performances. It's going to be free youth hygiene kits given out. It's going to be free regular young cuts. So they're going to be giving out haircuts. It's face painting. Fun. It's going to be games. The moon bounce. It's gonna definitely be food out there that you'll be able to purchase. Um, this is an amazing thing that's going on. And it's just shout out to Demetria, who she's always in the community doing some positive things. So definitely it's going to be here. On Saturday, September 28th, and it starts at 2 o'clock. And you can come up here on Beach Road in Temple Hills, Maryland. Come up and bring your kids up and let them come up and have a good time. It's back to school bash. Like I said, she's been putting together some really, really nice packages to be able to share. And I just want a lot of people to come up and show her love and support because what she does from her heart. This is nothing where she's making a big ton of money. She definitely take donations. You should come up. You'll see the studio. You can see the studio. You can see the other things that she's bringing to the table as well as myself. So Saturday, September 28th, from 2 to 6 p.m. You can come up here in Temple Hills, Maryland on Beach Road, and you'll be able to come around right down to the parking lot. You'll see her down there doing her thing. And I just want to say I'm really, really happy and I commend her for her community service that she contributes. You got to, and I'm looking at all the things. There's gonna be a photo booth, moon bounce, fun games, face painting. Uh, it said it looked like free sample braids styles, um, the hygiene kits. Let's see. Oh, and free regular youth cuts. So that means somebody gonna be up here cutting hair. Oh man. So that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. And Joe the DJ is gonna be uh there with some entertainment. So, definitely you want to come out and support this. And it says the website is www.thegoodfight.com. Okay? www.thegoodfight.com. And it says contact events at thegoodfight.com. You can get in touch with her and get some more information. So it's Saturday, September 28th, between 2 and 6 p.m. right here on Beach Road. Unknown caller. And you'll be able to come out and have a good time. I'm sorry about that. He said unknown caller. I don't be answering too many unknown calls. You know, man, you gotta identify yourself this day and time. So I just wanted to again say I appreciate everybody who has been supporting the podcast and putting in that work, and we're gonna make some things happen. And I'm not tripping. Let me tell you this. One of the things that I'm really excited about, and that is this. Uh, I don't make money doing this. I take donations. I do, and I need them. But that's not the reason why I do it for the money. I do it because I like supporting the community. I like seeing people move forward and being able to be blessed. Because life is too short for us to go through so much drama and passing out hate when love feels so good. And I have quite a few people around me that I get that love from, and I just really really appreciate them so much. Shout out to my children, all my kids, man. Mike, Lewis, Monte, Nika, Tay, um, Marcus, all my kids. I love them, man, for what they bring to the table. My oldest son, boss, that's what I call him. I'm excited about what we bring to the table and the things we want to do. So it's all about us just doing things to live life, man, and try to be positive. This program is called People to People, with Rodney Grimes. My wife Zena is a great support system. Who she if she ain't sitting in the chair beside me, she over there working the board, making sure that things are going well, and I appreciate her so much. Believe it or not, man, I got blessed. I got blessed because I'm not easy to live with, work with, none of that. Spoiled rotten. I am. I am spoiled rotten. Excuse me. And I thank her for spoiling me. So kudos to you, Lady Z. I appreciate you. And I love you so much. And I thank you so much for what you do. And all my friends out there that I grew up with and the ones who constantly encourage me to move forward, I appreciate you as well. Just don't take life for granted, because you know something, once the minute is gone by, that minute is not, you can't go back and pick it back up. Hour that's gone by, you can't go back and get it. So you gotta work with what you got. Do what you're gonna do. Make it count. Make it count. Because we're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised the next minute. But I can tell you what you are promised. You're promised the blessing of our Creator. When you put everything out in a positive way, you will be blessed one way or the other. So again, I just want to do a shout out to all the businesses in the area that have been supporting the People to People podcast over the years. I went into hiatus when my mom transitioned. It was something I had to manage and get used to, and still trying to manage and get through it. And a lot of us are dealing with these things. And if you had death in your family, I send love, peace, and blessings to you to tell you that just one day at a time. Don't try to make everything fall in place all at once. Just one day at a time. And the loved ones that you still have, show them love. You got any beefs with anybody? Let them go. You don't need to carry that with you. Life too short. So I just again say thank you for your support, for all the ones who have contributed over the years to help me to keep moving forward, to do what I do. And again, like I said, don't forget Saturday. You want to come up here on Beach Road here in Temple Hill, Maryland. Um, you're gonna come up and you're gonna have a good time. There's gonna be food out there. Uh, you're gonna be able to come out and I'm sure you'll probably be able to get some hack, bring your kids out and get some hack, get your hair cut, uh, eat a hot dog or two. Let your kids come out and have some fun. Let them come out and really have a good time and meet. I call it Cookie, but meet Demetrius, man. She's a phenomenal individual, man, and it's going to join us for an epic back to school youth hygiene event, the Good Fight. Okay, Saturday, September 28th at 2 o'clock, 2 to 6, right here on Beach Road here in Temple Hills, Maryland. And I promise you, you'll be able to meet some very, very positive individuals. You can actually come by and see the studio if you want. You're interested in coming in, you want to check out and see, you're interested in doing the podcast or being on the podcast, you can come by and see the studio. We'll be in the area to show you around and show you some love and support. So we get ready to shut it down. We get ready to get up out of here. I just want to thank all the supporters that have encouraged me to come back on the air, the ones who have been there in my corner. Uh, I appreciate you so much. And when you feel like making a donation, it's a um, Cash App. So it's the $ RG 1960. You want to make a donation, please feel free. You want to come and be on the program, please let me know. This is I'm not begging for anything. I'm doing this because this is something I love. I've always enjoyed giving to the community. I always wanted to give back. I love being a part of the growth of young people and old, and just people who have positive energy to share. I get excited about that. So again, it's the Cash App RG 1960. Every penny counts. And if you come to the studio and you want to see what we're doing, you'll see when you make the donations where the money goes. You're not paying my rent, buying me no car, nothing like that. Every time somebody make a donation to the podcast, and especially if it's a large one, we do something for somebody else. I can assure you that. We contribute to what Miss Demetria is doing for the Good Fight Youth Hygiene Back to School Bash, and we contribute like many others, and it's all for a good cause, and that's what it's all about. That's what people to people. But that should say something. People to people, right? People to people. I thank you for all that tuned in. I send peace and blessings to you. Again, I'm gonna throw my cash app back out there. It's the $RG 1960. Please feel free to make donations. All we do is we help individuals in all areas. We involved in school events, personal events, And I can assure you, after next week, you're going to be like, oh man, it's on and popping, because we're going to be getting the addresses to businesses that we want to support and get out there to say, hey, go out there to make sure they're surviving. I said, peace and blessings to you. This is Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, positive people. Peace and blessings. I love you. See you. Sometime don't want to be you. It's BTP, baby. It's people to people, the people podcast of the DMV. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about we and God we trust. Sir Rod and Lady Z. PTP.